Hello everyone, welcome to Electric Labs. Today I'm going to be showing you an interesting rack that I bought a few months ago. This is a very nice rack here. It has 6 tiers and it contains a lot of the materials that I use for some of my projects. Each tier has adjustable height. You can adjust the height of each tier, and each tier is also a basket to prevent anything from rolling off, which is really nice. At the bottom there, I have my 3D printing materials. I have my Prusa MK3 kit. I also have some extra filaments. I have some PETG filament and some PLA filament right there. On the next tier, I have a box with Arduino materials. And I also have some other digital electronics, such as this relay board right here, and a servo motor board right there for the Arduino. I have some books on the right that I've bought for 3D printing and Arduino. I also have a set of calipers here that I can use to measure parts before I 3D print something compatible with something that already exists. So these are the calipers right here. On the next tier, I have some power electronics parts, such as the scooter motor. It has a nice sprocket at the end. If you have any ideas for this, please let me know in the comments. I also have some high voltage, low capacity capacitors here that are from a microwave oven. There's also some magnet wire. One thing I really like to do is build magnetic coils and devices related to electromagnetism. So those are very nice. These spools of magnet wire right here. I also have a box of some 3D printed parts and some other tools. On the tier above that, I have some plastic bottles here. I might use these for some temporary storage units. I might cut like the top off and use them to temporarily store some parts. Okay. This is a nice little box here I found in a thrift store, and there's some parts such as little hobby motors. There's bound to be some interesting things I can do with these. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I also have some tubing attachment fittings right here. That's for an H2O electrolysis project that I've been working on every now and then. I started a few years ago, but haven't quite finished yet. Hopefully I'll get around to that soon. Here's some 3D printed parts. There's some parts here related to a dog feeder that I've been working on. And these two parts here have some holes that can be used to help dispense dog food. That needs work, so I'm going to have to put some time into that at some point. I also have some belts right here that I can use for some robotics projects. I do have some ideas for that, but I'm not going to be releasing them today. I might discuss that in a future video. Up here I have some glass jars that I've collected. I can use these for storage. One really nice storage technique is to take some pickle jars, remove the labels, clean them up, and you have a nice clear jar to store some electrical parts. I have some power resistors right there, a jar full of mechanical parts such as bearings and timing belt pulley wheels. I have some relays in this jar and a big contact switch in there. I have some gears and spur gears and worm gears over there. And on the very top I do have a scale that I can use to weigh my 3D printing filament. rolls, so I can see how much filament is left. Yeah, so I might weigh a roll right now for you. We could see how that goes. So up there, we could see there's a blank roll right here. I calibrated the scale to 0. So I'm going to put a different filament roll up there. And I have a blue filament roll that we can weigh. So that we'll put right there, and we'll see how much the blue filament weighs. Okay, around maybe 0.4 pounds or so. Okay, it used to be a kilogram. Okay, so maybe a bit less than half is left. Okay. Up here I also have my H2O electrolysis machine that I've been working on, but I started that a few years ago and still haven't gotten around to finish it. So that's something that I'll be working on. I also have a glass tube, or glass cylinder that I bought. I do have some ideas for this. Maybe I could make an electric motor and put it in there and have an interesting glass housing. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea, or if also if you don't like it, if you have something better, let me know as well. I have this complicated beginnings of a dog food feeder that I've been working on, where dog food can be dispensed through these tubes. I might do a future video on this. But that was starting to get a little too complicated, so I decided to do something different. I have this big food service funnel that I can use to store dog food, and I might put a dispenser at the opening at the bottom of the funnel to help dispense dog food, and that's for the same project as these pieces right here. So those are some projects that I have going. This is my rack. Thank you for watching.